In the 100 years in the World Figure Skating Championships, Canadian women have made their mark. In 1947, it was Barbara Ann Scott. In 1965, Petra Burka was on top. And 1973 belonged to Karen Magnuson. Tonight in Edmonton, Alberta, another chapter in history in a very memorable century. Hello and welcome to the Edmonton Coliseum. Day 4 of competition in the World Figure Skating Championships. I'm Rob Falls. Glad to have you with us. It's been quite a week. We've seen some new champions crowned. On the men's side, Todd Eldridge of the United States, Eltsova and Bushkov in pairs competition. And there was one team that we pretty much expected to be in gold medal, and that was the team of Gritschuk and Platov in ice dance. The big show was Shaylin Bourne and Victor Kratz taking Canada's first medal of this competition in ice dance. The big show tonight, the women's free skate, and it should be quite a show. As we take a look at the people arriving at the Edmonton Coliseum, there's the defending world champion, Chen, in second after the short program. And she is being pushed by a number of young challengers. Michelle Kwan of the United States. And guess who is back in the field too? Midori Ito. Yesterday, she was treated for dehydration, but she is here with a complete rundown of who to watch in the women's free skate tonight, the people who'll be calling it, Dan Matheson and Barb Underhill.
Thank you very much, Rob. You know, Midori Ito really does give it that interesting flavor tonight, Barb, because she could add to this competition tonight what Elvis did in the men's long program.
Well, we know that Midori is extremely capable of doing that. She's done it before. However, her confidence just looks so shaky. She doesn't look like the same skater. I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen. She didn't practice the triple axel today. She's going to need everything she has to win a medal.
Well, when she's on, she has all the big tools, and she could do it. But the question is whether or not she's on. That's the same question we ask about the defending world champion, isn't it?
Well, you know, at this point, all the practices are over. All the competitions are behind them. And I think it's 100% psychological now. We know that Michelle Kwan can do it. The question is, can Chen?
Well, Chen is a gorgeous skater when her confidence is right. She's so graceful. She's so elegant. She has all the tricks, but Michelle has it every night, doesn't she?
She does. She is absolutely the closest it gets to a sure thing.
Well, and we'll also see Jennifer Robinson tonight. Rob, back to you. We're looking forward to a great evening.
Well, the Canadian champion is Jennifer Robinson, and we will watch her free skate as she takes on the world in Edmonton.
By all appearances, Jennifer Robinson was very composed for qualifying, but then she downgraded jumps. She came to the short program. She appeared composed before that. She fell and did not make her jumps. Well, has she got it together? Are we going to see that tiger toughness today?
Doug Lee called her short program the almost skate because she almost landed her jumps, but she didn't really nail any of them. So she really, really needs to have confidence out here. And she had a very shaky warm-up. So this very first jump, I think, will tell the tale. And I find with Jennifer, when she's entering her jumps, if she starts to look down, she's losing confidence. First triple Salchow. Straight into a triple toe loop. She does it. Good start. Now this is the triple Lutz. And that's the exact same thing she did twice in the warm-up. Not a great degree of confidence on that jump right now. Here's the triple Lutz again, see if she tries it, and she did the exact same thing. She threw in the last triple loop and got it in, but she popped both triple Lutz attempts, and those were very key to this performance.
For technical merit, the marks for Jennifer Robinson. 4-7.
Jennifer Robinson was in 24th place after the short program, squeezing into the long program, the last skater to qualify, and there are the marks for technical merit. 4-7s for the most part.
Well, I think what she really needs to work on over the next couple of years is her power, her speed, and this experience is extremely invaluable because she really needs the experience.
The Edmonton Coliseum, I'm Rob Falls along with Tracy Wilson. And Tracy, if there's been a complaint about the 95-96 skating season, it's been in the quality of the women's competition.
That's right, Rob. We've seen a lot of mistakes and a lot of falls. And I think it's left us wondering if they're just trying to do too many triple jumps. So after practice today, I went around and I talked to some of the world's top coaches. And I asked them about the demands that are being placed on their skaters and if, in fact, these demands are just too high.
Do you think that the level of technical difficulty is too high in ladies skating?
I don't think it's too high right now, but I worry about trying quads. I know that Michelle works on triple axel, but I don't consider it consistent enough to do it in a program. I know that she beats her body up a lot when she starts working on it, and I'm very cautious about that because I'd rather her to be able to go out and do a wonderful, beautiful artistic program than to try a triple axel and ruin it when she really doesn't stand much of a chance of landing it.
The women have the difficulty of having to be tough inside, tough-minded, whispers of steel, I call them, and outwardly look feminine and fragile and elegant and classy. It's a very difficult combination to achieve.
You know exactly what females like. I mean, they are feisty. There's no way that they're going to turn back. There's no way that they're going to think that they can't do as much as a man. And it doesn't matter whether it's figure skating, gymnastics, or whatever. And when you know that they're not going to give up, then you're going to have to work your way through the process, stick behind them, and try to turn this around it can be done.
Yeah, I think right now they have to start learning triple jump a little bit early, maybe from about 10 years old, then they start back triple jump if you want to get top level.
How many clean performances do you think we'll see, say, of the top 8 skaters?
How about 2? I hate to say that, but it probably will be in that range of 2. If it's more, terrific, and we all hope for more. But just the way it is and that process that we've all worked through, it has been a struggle.
Well, Tracy, after watching your piece, my question is, who will win tonight, the artist or the athlete?
Well, I'm very hopeful this is not going to become a jump-off. If you look at the last 3 world champions, Oksana Bayul, Yuka Sato, and Lu Chen, they all have a complete package. They have the jumps, yet they're beautiful to watch. And I think the other skaters look at who's at the top, and hopefully they'll slow down technically a little bit so the rest of the pack can catch up, and we'll see an overall high level of performance. But I think we just can't expect to see 7 triple jumps from every skater.
All right, tonight we will find out who has the complete package as the women's free skate continues from Edmonton, Alberta.
That's right, she's not a flower girl. But don't be fooled by this little package. Only 4 foot 7 inch, 69-pound skater from Philadelphia. This was the sensation of the U.S. Nationals. This kid can skate.
Well, she's been a sensation all week long in practice. However, it all fell apart in the short program when she missed both jumps. But I think for her, that was probably the best thing to happen, because at this age, she needs the experience. She didn't need to be in the spotlight any more than she already is. Triple flip to open.
Short program.
You'll notice that her jumps don't get a lot of height, but she just spins them like a top. You have to wonder what's going to happen when she grows. Here's the triple Lutz. Double toe loop. She's on. Combination. Triple loop. Very difficult combination planned later in the performance. Triple Cako, triple loop, which is the most difficult combination we'll see in the competition. Here it is. Triple Sal. Triple loop. She's unbelievable. Looking at a future star. She has a beautiful presence on the ice, almost as though she was born to perform.
Whoever said don't send a girl to do a woman's job didn't know about Tara Lipinski.
She is awesome.
The U.S. team has sent 3 women here. Their champion, Kwan, who's only 15, and Tanya Kwiatkowski, second in the country. She's almost twice as old as Tara Lipinski. And look at these great marks for technical merit. 5 3s and 5 4s.
5 3, 5 4.
In fact, Midori Ito is twice Tara Lipinski's age. She'll be skating a little later on.
So Tara is the early leader.
Contenders, the leaders still to come tonight. And here is the 2-time Hungarian national champion. She is 17 years old.
Our next
from
competitor
Budapest.
represents Hungary.
Christina Cako.
Christina Cako.
She was 13 in her first trip to the World Championships. This is her fourth.
Her opening move, a triple Lutz.
Oh, nice. Nice spring to it.
Yeah. That always gives you a boost of confidence when you land your first jump.
The music, a Russian folk dance, Kalinka.
Training conditions back home. Christina only gets 1 hour of ice per day, which she has to share with 20 to 25 other skaters, and most of them are small children.
And the weekends sometimes have to drive to Slovakia or Austria 3 hours each way to train.
You could see that coming. The outside lean before she even got off the ice.
1 foot axel into a triple Cako.
Now the difficulty there is landing on a back inside edge. Very precarious, and then proceeding up into the Salchow from that.
It's a very beautiful combination.
We saw Christina skate in Sofia, Bulgaria at the European Championships. She placed 6th there.
She may not have much ice time in Hungary, but she can certainly talk skating at home. Both her mother and father teach her. Her father was a competitor from many years back.
And he skated with you. It was your era.
In the dark ages.
3-time Hungarian national champion, her father, George, was.
She has a very interesting spring, even though that was not a good jump. Did you notice the height that she got?
Yes, and she has a lot of determination to hold on to a landing like that.
Now watch these steps into this triple toe and see if the same spring comes out. It did.
I think Dad's going to be proud.
"17 years old and from Hungary, the free skate of Christina Cako." We'll be back.
Bonaly.
Sure strikes a striking pose, doesn't she?
You know, I really hope she has a good skate out here today. I spoke to her earlier before her practice this morning, and I just said to her, you know, just do this one for yourself. Don't do it for your federation. Don't do it for your mother. Do this one for yourself. And she burst into tears, and she's just, I think, very smothered by the pressures all around her, and she really needs to discover the joy of skating again. Her opening triple Lutz. This is the one she missed yesterday. Very nice. Good start. Surya Bonaly is also one that can throw in the odd triple-triple combination when she needs it. She just tried a quad Cako. I can't believe that. The rotation was just a little bit less than what she needed to land it, but the crowd did not know what just happened. I wasn't ready for it.
Well, it's been a lifelong goal of hers to be the first woman to land a quad in competition.
And for a long time, that was her only goal. Triple flip. She's a skater I cannot follow along with my notes because she's one that's always throwing in jumps here and there, whatever she feels she needs.
Even in the short program.
Yeah. Triple sow, triple toe. It was not fully rotated, the second jump. But she's pulling out all the stops here. She's really skating with a lot of feeling tonight, and she actually looks like she's enjoying it. What's she gonna try now? Oh, that was, I think, supposed to be a triple. It was a double.
Bonaly, of course, is the so close kid. In '93, when Oksana Bayul won the World Championship, Bonaly was second. In '94, when Yuka Sato won the World Championship, Bonaly was second. In '95, when Lu Chen won the World Championship, again she was second.
Well, she's stuck around so long because she wants to win so badly, but I really feel that for Surya, that time has passed. A very gutsy, strong performance for Surya.
Seventh coming into the long program. Is she going to be a factor? Back live in Edmonton at the 1996 World Figure Skating Championship. Surya Bonaly of France, 22 years old, has just skated.
It's nice to see her looking a lot happier than she was yesterday.
Well, yesterday was not the banner day.
Well, and there was a lot less pressure on her today because she knew that her shot at a medal was pretty much over. So this one, I think she skated this for her, and it was nice.
Do you think the the judges knew that was a quad?
I don't think anybody knew it was a quad.
It did happen right in front of us.
It threw everybody off guard.
Sent Barbara scrambling through her notes. Where did I write that quad thing down here?
She changes everything all the time. You never know what she's going to throw in.
So here come the marks.
5-6.
Wow,
Good
strong.
mark.
Very strong for technical merit. Marks up to 5.8.
5-6. 5-6. The marks for presentation. 5-6, 5-5.
And Surya Bonaly is your new leader.
5-6, 5-7, 5-5, 5-5. Thank you. Kwiatkowski.
In American skating circles, they call her the good Tonya. Tanya Kwiatkowski, 25 years old, from Cleveland, Ohio. She calls herself the Cal Ripken of skating because she just keeps hanging on.
Well, in '93, when she made it to her first World, she failed to qualify, so she's been extremely determined here, although yesterday she was really the mystery of the day because she was not marked well for her short program, although she completed all of the elements. Many thought she should have been higher than Midori Ito. Here she's opening with the triple Lutz. Very nice. Triple flip. She's on. Tanya has always skated to classical music in her long program, but this year she decided to go a little more contemporary, and she skated the first section to a song from John Tesh, Day One, and from Vangelis, Blade Runner. She gets great speed and attack going into her jumps. Another triple Lutz. Oh, she's just nailing every single jump. Every woman in this competition will be attempting the triple Lutz, most a triple Lutz combination. I think the difference technically may come with triple combinations, and the one person that for sure is doing it is Michelle Kwan, so that could possibly set her apart from the rest technically. She had a little problem with the triple toe, and that is probably the easiest triple that she had the difficulty with.
Ninth after the short program. Tanya Kwiatkowski of the United States.
And that was a very solid skate for her.
The U.S. team certainly has its share of veteran skaters here in Edmonton. Todd Sand, 32. Rudy Galindo is 27. They medaled, by the way. And Tanya, 25-year-old veteran, is getting very good marks for technical merit, up to 5.4. And the marks for presentation, boy, they have to be very pleased with that. An outstanding skate. Now let's go aside on the ice surface. You're looking at Yulia Vorobieva, 21-year-old from Azerbaijan. Originally from Moscow, actually. Skated for the old Soviet Union. Became an Azerbaijani citizen and had to sit out 2 years of competition because of the citizenship change.
I think when she got to the European Championships this year, her coach said he was afraid that they had forgotten her, and I certainly didn't recognize her. She looks an awful lot different than what I remember she used to look like. But boy, is she ever skating well. Placed 9th at the Europeans, and they were very pleased with that placement. Opening with the triple lat.
This is a program we saw in qualifying, and she was really able to get the audience involved then with this Western-style music.
Very nice triple flip, double toe. She's going to need a good skate because Kwiatkowski is right behind her, and as we know, she had a great skate. Looked like she forgot what she was doing in that jump. That should have been a triple thou. It was a double. Music really has the potential to get the crowd rocking here, but I just get the impression she doesn't completely understand the music, and she's not at all times skating with the music. I think that's why she's having a bit of a problem connecting with the audience here.
after the short program. Yulia Vorobieva is back on the world stage. Woman champion that represented the Soviet Union.
Well, you know, it wasn't bad for being 2 years off in this type of competition. She had some very good moments. She got some good triples in there, and then she seemed to, she doubled a few, but overall, I think she has to be happy and pleased with that performance.
Yulia, by the way, is the final skater of the second last flight. The last flight of skaters, the people who are contending for the gold medal right now in the chute getting ready. You see Michelle Kwan. The blonde nearest to us is Maria Butyrskaya, Irina Slutskaya in the blue. On the far side is Shevchenko and Lu Chen in the maroon. And here are the marks for technical merit for Yulia Vorobieva. Solid.
5-4, 5-4, 5-6, 5-3, 5-3, 5-4.
Those marks are good enough to put her into second place at this time.
Thank you.
And here they are at the starting gate.
Back live at the Edmonton Coliseum, the order of skate once again for the final flight of skaters, and I'll tell you, there's some dandy talent in this group. Irina Slutskaya will kick it off. She's that exciting youngster from Moscow. Lu Chen, the world champion. Midori Ito, who is the big question mark, as we've mentioned, because of her health, but she is back. Tanya Shevchenko, the German, also on the comeback trail. Michelle Kwan, who's just won everything, with one exception this year. We'll get to that a little bit later. And Maria Butyrskaya will go last. And that's the group. Michelle Kwan in the blue outfit. And the kid from L.A. has just been on top of her game all season long.
She has, and everybody says that the big difference this year is the maturity factor. But I think it has to go far beyond the makeup and the new dress. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that she's been performing solidly all year long. I'm sure 100 exhibitions, and every exhibition she skated to, she had tremendous confidence and she learned from it. And I think that has a lot to do with it.
Well, a maturity in her performance, also maturity in her look, which is partly artifice because of the costuming, the makeup, the hair. But she's also grown a little bit. She's 2 inches taller. And what the heck, now she's 15 years old. Here's more of Michelle Kwan. She is one remarkable young athlete. I like the stories about how she lies in bed at night and goes through the program, and she always skates it clean in her head. And that's good practice. This is also another good story, Maria Butyrskaya.
And of course, Lu Chen, who everybody is waiting to see if she can pull off that performance she needs. She's been very shaky all season, and I think a lot of it comes from the fact that she has to live up to the title of world champion, and that's a lot of pressure.
Butyrskaya is the Russian champion. Very strong now, the Russian women, after kind of a soft spell there when they weren't really very challenging on the world scene. And here's the other youngster who comes from Moscow, Irina Slutskaya. And she's a dazzling kid. Still looks a little raw, but really fun to watch.
Well, she's a lot like Michelle Kwan in that she knows what she needs to do in competition. She says it takes nerves of steel, and I have to have a clear head. So she knows what she needs.
So the competition comes down to whether or not this woman has the nerves tonight, because we all feel that Michelle will deliver.
Well, yes, and I believe that this is the only program that can even challenge Michelle Kwan.
So in case you're just joining us, the order of skate is this woman kicking it off, Slutskaya from Russia. She's in third place and obviously in a position to win a medal of some kind, but if the top guns falter, well, then she could be there for the gold at the end. She will be followed by the world champion, Lu Chen from China, in second place after the short program. Midori Ito did not have a good short program. She is ailing to some degree. We're not entirely sure. Her camp is being tight-lipped about that. She will be third. She's in sixth place. Tanya Shevchenko in fifth position. The German, two-time German champion, did not win the German title this year. Michelle Kwan will skate second last. She leads this championship. She's from the U.S., and then the Russian champion, Maria Butyrskaya, will skate last. She is in fourth place.
Our next competitor represents Russia, Irina Slutskaya.
She's only 17, describes herself as happy-go-lucky and cheerful, and she wants to portray that in her skating. I'm not really sure she could prevent it from showing if she wanted to.
Well, she just has this undeniable charm about her skating. You just sit back and watch her with a big grin on your face.
She won the World Junior Championship last year, went to the Senior Championships, and finished a very respectable 7th. And she's been getting stronger and stronger as this year's gone on, winning the European title, winning in St. Petersburg.
You have to wonder if winning the European Championships has put a little bit of pressure on her. We'll see very soon. She opens with the triple Lutz. Oh, that was way off on the takeoff. The toe just didn't go in right. I could kind of see that coming. She nails the triple salad double loop combination. Flip. She's bounced back. Triple Lutz again. A little bit of a problem there, but she pulls out the combination.
Well, she wasn't entirely happy-go-lucky tonight. Irina Slutskaya. The marks for technical merit for Irina Slutskaya go on the board. She came into the long program in 3rd place. Very strong marks, 5.7s and 5.8s, just the one 5.6 for presentation. She is the leader of those who have skated the long program. But look who's next. The world champion.
She looked very calm, very composed on the warm-up. She hasn't had a great performance all year long in the long program. I think she's due.
She's competed in 3 world championships and medaled in each one.
And we're going to know very soon, right off the top, she does the triple Lutz. So we will know very soon how this program is going to play out. Triple Lutz double Soda Open. Next triple Lutz is very key. She's just so on.
gimmies tonight. She is just a wondrous skater.
Well, technically, she can still be beat because she didn't have the triple-triple combination, but I think we may see a 6 here. I hope so. 5'8", 5'9", we do!
5'8", 5'9", 6'0", 6'0", 5'8". Challenged by Michelle Kwan this year, the world champion faltered at Skate America. She faltered badly at the Grand Prix final, and tonight she's thrown the gauntlet back.
Our next competitor represents Japan, Midori Ito.
Barb, what do you see in that face?
I see that she is very scared. And what I saw in the short program was that she did not want to be out there. There is no joy in her skating anymore. She's lost some of that speed, some of that power, that zip that she used to have. And it's awfully tough to skate after a 6.0.
Midori Ito is here from hospital, where she went after her short program, in which she certainly looked sluggish and slow and clutched her stomach afterward. Her camp said dehydration.
Well, we'll see very, very soon if she's going to attempt the triple axel. She does it, but over-rotates. She's been landing it cleanly all week in practice. And that should have been a triple flip. It was a double, and that shows us right here where her nerves are at. She clearly does not have the confidence that she needs right now to pull off the triples. And that should have been a triple Lutz, and it was a big single. So much has been made about the pro skaters reinstating, and it really has not worked for any of them, aside from Gordiev and Grinkov. It hasn't worked for anybody. It's really awfully tough to go from the professional skating world back to this world. You lose some kind of a competitive edge. Finally, she gets in a triple loop. Skating to Cinderella, and the clock is ticking down.
It's certainly ironic that Midori Ito would have trouble with her triples tonight because she is the woman that made women's skating a triple jump contest.
That's right, and she was the first one to land the triple axel in competition. But tonight there were very few triples to be had for Midori.
Sixth coming into the long program. Can she hang on to that? For those of you who wonder why so many women fall during competition, many people within the skating community point the finger right at this lady. The remarkable jumping machine, Midori Ito, as a youngster, was the first woman to land a triple axel, the first woman to land a triple-triple combo. She did quads in practice. Did she just set the bar too high? That question's been asked a lot.
Well, she can still jump, too. You should see her in practice. She's unbelievable. But I think it came down to confidence here tonight, and she just didn't have it.
5-6, 5-6, 5-3, 5-5, 5-6.
And Midori Ito is in fourth place. She's lost ground to Surya Bonaly.
Our next skater represents Germany, Tanya Shevchenko.
Now here's another one of those question marks in this competition. This woman won the bronze medal at the '94 Worlds in Japan as a 16-year-old and has since battled through a series of foot injuries. Fifth coming into the long program. Very talented skater.
Well, she's come back, and she's got better speed now, better choreography in her jumps. She's really worked on the technique of her jumps, and she seems to have a much greater degree of consistency. And if she can really lay down the big triples here, I think she's got a shot at a medal. But she's got to get this one in. This is the Lutz. She does it. The first one that she's doubled, that should have been a triple flip. Moving up, she really needs this second triple Lutz. She picked really short. she can move ahead of Slutskaya, who I think was stronger technically, but I think this is artistically a better program than Slutskaya's. She's back.
Well, back home, they were talking about her at one time as the next Katerina. Tanya Shevchenko from Germany. Tanya Shevchenko's goal for this year was to get back into the top 10, and there's no question she's done that. Her first set of marks up to a 5.7. Chen is the leader. Irina Slutskaya is second. And Tanya Shevchenko will be in fourth place behind Surya Bonaly. I think a lot of these fans agreed with you, Barb. Well, there she is. The kid who's only lost once this year, that's when she had a bad case of the flu. She's won everything else. Skate America, Skate Canada, the Nations Cup, the U.S. national title, the Grand Prix final. And she's a master of the psychological warfare. We've told you about her head games at night.
Well, what's going to set her apart here is the triple combination.
Her head game here is to pretend this competition is just another practice. We're not even here.
Triple lat, double toe. She cannot make an error here if she wants to win. Next up is the triple combination. Triple. Not enough speed on the landing. Triple Lutz. Well, technically, Michelle and Lu Chen are equal. It's going to come down to which program they like best. I have to believe that Lu Chen's choreography is going to win her this championship, but who knows?
Well, you pick them.
What a battle this is. I wouldn't want to be a judge right now.
15-year-old Michelle Kwan of the United States has responded to the challenge. Michelle Kwan's parents watching from the stands. Boy, I bet they can't wait for these marks. That's the coach, Frank Carroll, with Michelle Kwan.
5'9", 5'9", 5'9".
Boy, these are dandy 5'9", but for what? 3 5.8.
Well, it's all going to come down to the presentation mark here.
Lu Chen is the world champion and in first place.
5'9", 5'9".
There is a new world champion, and you're looking at her. 15-year-old Michelle Kwan. And there's last year's world champion who couldn't have skated any better. Lu Chen of China will finish in second place here. I don't think it matters what Maria Butyrskaya does in this next skate, the last skater to come. The gold and silver medals have been decided, but the bronze medal is up for grabs. Her teammate right now, Irina Slutskaya, has the number 3 position. This woman could take it away from her.
Well, she's been known in the past to have trouble with her nerves. How would you like to skate after that? I'm shaking.
Well, it is interesting. We took a straw vote here in the commentary position, including a lot of people that know a lot about skating and some that know nothing, and we all said Chen.
Well, it could have gone either way, and that is the great thing about this sport. We had 2 world champion performances.
Extraordinary performances. Let's see if Maria can rise to the level that's been set so far tonight. She is the 3-time and reigning Russian champion, and she always looks that intense.
Her jumps have become much more consistent this year, and she lands triple axels in practice, although she will not be trying it here. She opens triple flip, double toe loop. Triple Lutz. Looked like a 2-foot landing. Developed her own sense of style this past year, and I think that could be something that will set her apart from Irina Slutskaya, who's in third right now. She has a much more mature look. That was a mistake that will not be very helpful to her in winning a medal. Because Irina started out with one miss, but then came back very strong. So she needs everything here.
And a problem that Butyrskaya has had in the past is running out of gas in the latter going of the long program.
A great fight for the bronze medal.
Hey, and a smile from the Russian champion, Maria Butyrskaya. And this is going down to the final skater. Butyrskaya or Slutskaya?
Well, I have to think that technically they were quite equal, but artistically, I think the judges are going to go with Butyrskaya just for the more mature look. The choreography of the program was a little bit more intricate. The attitude, I don't know though. I mean, the judges, they could go either way. I haven't been right yet.
Maria's 23, by the way, very active in her own career, picks her own costumes, her own music, does a lot of her own choreography. So here come the marks. Is she even afraid to look? 5-4s to 5-6s. I don't think that bodes well.
The marks for presentation: 5-6, 5-7, 5-7.
And Maria Butyrskaya falls short. She finishes in 4th place. The youngster, her teammate Irina Slutskaya, gets the bronze medal. Chen the silver, and Michelle Kwan wins the gold medal. And she is the 3rd youngest women's champion in the history of the World Championships. 3rd youngest behind Oksana Bayul, who was 15 and 4 months, and Sonia Henny, who was 14 when she won the title. There's the look at the final standings, and we'll be back. Don't go away.
American Michelle Kwan, when I talked to you in Paris, you said that you had the opportunity to skate this program many times. Could you have skated it any better than tonight?
Well, I don't think so. Mentally, I was very prepared, and I made a mistake in the triple toe, and it went to a triple toe, double toe, but, you know, that's only a little mistake, so I kept on going, and everything went well.
The whole plan was to be successful here in Edmonton. Can you believe how well this plan that you set down last year has worked for you?
You're right. This year has been fantastic, and I've been skating very well in each competition, and this year, you know, it's been a big change, and it's very successful, I guess.
Successful is an understatement. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I'm reminded of when Michelle Kwan skated the short program. She put these huge numbers on the board. She was the leader after the short program, and she looked at them and she went, wow. And I thought, here's an athlete. She doesn't get too high. She doesn't get too low. She doesn't get stressed out. She knows how to cope.
Not emotional at all. And, you know, I thought maybe they'd go with Chen because of her artistry, but I think tonight Michelle Kwan was the one that got the audience all charged up, and I think that was what maybe gave her the edge.
Well, and what a great night. I mean, did this remind you of the men's night?
Well, it was unbelievable, and anytime you have skating like this, everybody wins. There are no losers.
Wow, it was remarkable. Rob, back to you.
Well, Lu Chen had a terrific skate tonight. She was almost perfect, 2 6s in her presentation. But it was Michelle Kwan, the 15-year-old, who had a plan coming to Edmonton, and the plan was to finish with the gold medal. She has certainly done that. It has been a remarkable time in this Alberta city. They've been warm and friendly, and they've been terrific hosts. For Dan Matheson, Barb Underhill, Tracy Wilson, and Rod Black, I'm Rob Faulds. Thank you, Edmonton. We'll see you for the Parade of Champions tomorrow.